Hey guys, so we're at the workshop, right? And there's the standard 79 seats, but these have been upholstered. They got upholstered when they were brand new, just so they're so they're better. Like if you've seen the standard ones, they're pretty fucking ugly. So driver's one, they're pretty good. I like it, but this passenger's like, you got that whole useless third little part. Like who's gonna sit on that part? Like nobody can fit there. Honestly, it's fucked. So got some ARB seats. We've been here for a little bit making the brackets up to fit these in. So some fancy ARB seats. You got your little fucking airbaggy bag in the back. You know, all the fancy comfy shit. And I got my new center console. So got my new center console, and now I have 3 cup holders. Like, sweet, fucking moist. But yeah. So just we're using the factory rails, and then sort of just put a flat plate down, because the bolt, like the factory ones are 350 apart and the other ones are 400, like they're way different. So we just put a bit of 4mm plate down. It just hangs over the sides. Just did this so it looks nicer from this is the outside of the drivers. Just so it looks nicer. The seat sort of comes out here, you don't really see it. And just had to cut a little triangle in for this. Gave it a bit extra room because it sort of moves around. And just gonna trim the waist off that, and then this driver's one is done. So here's the other seat. So driver's one will be done. I had to go get the fridge for sort of mock out where the other one's going to go properly. It's going to go in there and hopefully miss my compressor. And we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so I kind of forgot to video. Fuck, my phone camera's dirty. Like me finishing. So the seats are in. And I went and got a little Waco fridge. So it's just an 8 litre. It's supposed to hold 4 600ml bottles, and then it's got a little gap at the back. I reckon it probably hold 6 cans, I guess. Just something to fill in the space and give me an armrest. Gives me 2 more cup holders. So can confirm it holds Macca's. Shit, I forgot what they're called. Yeah, coffee frappes, that's it. So you can see my beautiful ARB compressor back there. I'm sorry, this is at night time, you can't really see. I might show you again some other time when we go camping or whatever, but both of them in, both of them are functional. Comfy as fuck, and yeah, love it. Also put in just a flush mount hook, because last time we sort of had the fridge here and then the space case here, and I had to tie them together and then tie them to here, and they didn't move, but it held them against the wall and you can't really open them. So put this in, this tied down to it. I wanted it forward a little bit, but that's where the bloody cross member is, so it screws to it. It was too far if I put it on that side, so I put it on this side and I just welded it. So that is right up against the cross member, as far as I can get it. That's that. That's pretty much all I done to that. And oh yeah, and Daniel got some 33s, just some cheapo Chinese mud tires, which I'll be honest, like they look pretty decent. We'll see how noisy they are on the road and how well they actually handle mud, but they look pretty good. The tread, I'd say, is a little bit hard. So probably won't climb rocks very well, but we'll see. So we're going to smack these on, and I probably call it a night after that. Alright, we put these fuckers on, and she looks pretty alright. Shit, is that fucking zoomed in? No, why is it so close? Anyhow, Looks pretty alright to me. His hubs stand out a fair bit because they're a bit rusty. So we'll have to sort of, I don't know, paint those, get it to blend in, but paint's the least of his worries at the moment. Getting it ready for the camping trip is priority, and we are one step closer. He now has legal wheels. The other ones were fucked, and well, I mean, they were undersized anyway. Bit gay. Nobody wants to run 31s, other than Ashley. Fake it. Hilux. But it looks pretty fucking good. Offset's a little bit weak. The front's okay. The front's pretty good, but the rear sort of sits in a bit. You can sort of see it. But I mean, it spaces it out from the chassis a fair bit. Well, about a fist. So I don't think it'll hit anything, and we still got to do a lift kit on it. Whether or not we do that before it goes away is a different story. But wheels are done. Just back the bonnet on, fix that light, do his windscreen, and it's ready for a roadworthy. Oh, and the exhaust. I still got to do the exhaust, obviously. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and see you another time. Alright guys, finished off all his wiring from his master switch dying. Now we still got to tape it up, but before I taped it all up into a neat bundle, it does come neat once you pull all the switches up to where they are. I wanted to show you how this shit works. So how you wire up a motor to a single switch without using a solenoid. So here, the black, I've split it off 3 ways. So if you're Toyota, use a white with a black stripe as their earth. Then I split it off 3 ways to the 3 passenger switches, because the driver doesn't run an earth through it. So you put earth in the middle of one side, red positive in the center of the other, and now if you can see right here, you've got green, which splits off and goes to green over there, and splits off and goes red on the other side. So you've got, when you flick the switch this way, it engages these 2 here. So you've got your earth on this side connects to that side, and then your positive here connects to that one, which these go to the motor. So it'll send power here and earth out through here, which makes the motor go down. You switch it the other way, and it connects the earth to this one, which is the upside, and then the power's connected to this one, which will make the motor go up. So pretty much you just cross it from there to there, and the other side of the motor from there to over there, and just run positive and negative in the center, and that will reverse the polarity between up and down for you, so your motor works properly. And if you're doing a window switch, don't do it Daniel did. You should get a momentary switch so you don't burn it out, but these'll do. So 3 passenger ones, and then where's the driver one? And then he got a momentary driver one, but he only needed a standard switch for that, because yeah, it runs no earth and it has a separate system. So that's all done, and thank you guys. We'll see you later.